Hello, welcome back to another episode of Two Dudes Drinking Beer. I'm Josh.
I'm Alec.
It is October 13th. That sounds fine. Maybe?
Alec.
Yep. It's the 13th.
I just checked it. It's
of
fine.
October. Well, I heard it over here, and then I heard it over there, and then I heard a skip. So I was like, maybe.
Just making sure.
Yes. 13th of October. Today's 2DDBFFOTD, the fun fact of the day, the be now, the butthole.
The butthole.
So during the Super Bowl halftime show, more toilets are flushed at any other time of the year in the United States. Yeah.
That is an interesting fact.
Yeah.
How does the government know my toilet's flushing? Do they have microchips in the toilets?
Well, it's probably just the amount of water that's being used. Just tracked around like a time.
Where's the most flushes ever?
Like per capita.
Like Los Angeles? Or?
Probably just population based. So whichever city that likes football the most then has the most people.
I'm going to just look it up right now.
I know
Most water
Houston
usage.
is the fourth biggest city in the United States.
Houston?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know, you never would have thought.
I mean, Texas, Florida, California, New York. Those are the states that come to mind when you say United States. Like, everything else can suck a dick.
Yeah, but like compared to like the other cities in Texas, like Dallas or Austin, I wouldn't think Houston's that big.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that I heard in class that I was like, huh, never would have thought.
I'm still doing Sober October. Josh is just going ahead and
I'm just drinking whatever in
snacking
here.
on some beers from leftovers. So, yeah, Texas and California are the biggest water-consuming states in the country.
So whoever watches a lot of football there.
Well, I'm sure Texas has a big football audience.
Well, they do. They got two teams.
Yeah. So, in millions of gallons, there is more than 28,800 million gallons used in California and Texas alone.
28,000 million? What?
Well, that's how it breaks down, right? So it's like, does that just make it 28 million gallons? Water withdrawals in millions gallons per day, 20,000 to 28,000. So I said thousand millions. I'm not sure.
That's 28 billion.
Oh, it's 28 billion?
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. Then California and Texas alone use between
It's either 20,
20 and 28 billion.
2.8 billion. Yeah, 2.8 billion.
2.8 billion?
Yeah.
Okay. You get it.
Because every thousand million is... No, that's 28 billion. What the fuck?
It's a lot of water.
That's a shit ton of water.
And then Puerto Rico.
How many Olympic-sized swimming pools is that?
Oh, how many?
Because that's like a measurement people understand.
Got you.
It's like, it's enough to fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool. And people are like, oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I don't know how big an Olympic-sized swimming pool is. I just know pools take forever to fucking fill up. Wow, that's actually a lot.
Just over 500,000 gallons, 660,000.
Yeah, so 660,000.
28. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I need one more zero.
And then you want to get it by 660,000 gallons.
660. 1, 2, 3. That's 42,424 Olympic-sized swimming pools.
A lot of fours, a lot of twos.
Yeah, it's just repeating.
Only fours and twos.
4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. Forever.
Forever.
So that's an irrational number.
It's an irrational amount of water.
That's an irrational amount of Olympic-sized swimming pools.
Now I have to ask the follow-up question is how many gallons in the ocean? Oh, that's a lot.
352 quintillion.
Quintillion gallons of water in the ocean.
That's a big-ass number.
That's a lot. I don't even know how big that is.
How many zeros is behind a quintillion?
18.
So that's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 4. 2, 3, 4. So you got tens, thousands, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. Okay, so
Quadrillion, quintillion.
right after quadrillion.
Wow. That is a lot of zeros. And there's 18 quadrillion. No, there's more than that. 352 quadrillion. So where the one is, put 352. And that's how many gallons of water.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a fuck ton of water, dude. Who do you think figured...
It went off. We have a video going on in the background that's 1 hour of silence randomly interrupted by the Taco Bell bell.
I love it.
And it just went off.
I want to make that a drinking game.
Pacifico tastes like dick.
Yeah, it does.
It's like gross.
It tastes like dirty dick, too. I love that. You think it's gonna... You don't think it's gonna interrupt again, though, do you? I think it's gonna interrupt again.
Maybe it should. Otherwise,
this motherfucker just made an hour-long video for...
It is an hour of silence.
Mm-hmm. That's hilarious. I love how odd that is.
Now, how long is an Olympic-sized swimming pool?
Who do you think was the scientist to have to, like, try and figure that out? Like, how many gallons are in the ocean? And, like, someone had to get paid for that. Like, that had to be someone's real job at one point.
I mean, it's not like a definite number.
No, I mean, I'm sure it's, plus or minus a couple
Quadrillion.
quadrillion, yeah.
Quintillion. Probably quadrillion.
I mean, it's got to be, as soon as you're in numbers that high, it's got to be plus or minus 1 or 2 quintillion, But that kind of leads me into something I wanted to ask you, right? Like, let's say the government or NASA or some scientific respected body was like, yo, there's an asteroid for sure going to hit Earth, and the world is going to end. Like, there will be no survivors.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the government or the world comes out and they're like, hey, just so you guys know, the world will end. It's going to end 100%, no questions asked. We're on a direct collision course. Nice. How perfect is it? We're on a direct collision course. Gong! That's so perfect. I love this.
The world's gonna end.
We're on a direct collision course. The world's going to end. There will be no survivors. Do you think they tell the people? Or do you think they keep it a secret to avoid panic and rioting and just the greatest orgy ever?
I would tell them.
No, not you. Do you think...
They wouldn't.
You think Joe Biden would come out tomorrow and be like, yo, hey, it's over.
Then he'd get blamed for it. So no.
It doesn't matter. The world's going to end.
I know, but
Fuck the blame. It's not his fault.
Yeah, but that'd be shittier for him. So no, I don't think the government would tell us, but I would like to know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my day wouldn't change.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, do you think they'd be like, they'd be like, just go live about your life? Because if they told everyone, hey, we know for a fact this day, this time, another asteroid or meteor is going to strike the Earth, bigger than the ones that made the dinosaurs go extinct. Everything's going to shit. I'm sure people would be like, first of all, killing people, doing crazy amounts of drugs, just crazy shit. It'd be like Purge. I imagine it would be like Purge status.
The dinosaur, what's it called? Meteor. Was
It was as big as a
6.2 miles in diameter.
No, it's not that big, actually. That doesn't seem like a big asteroid.
Well, that's from like
That's all it fucking took.
here to Newbury Park.
Yeah,
Wide.
that's all it took. I guess it's pretty big. That's insane. How many asteroids? I mean, I feel like we've done this already. We for sure have. But
How many asteroids have hit the Earth?
Yeah.
Probably a lot.
I just wanted to know If you're on the if you're on the boat of like, tell the people, don't tell the people.
Oh, tell the people. I mean,
But you don't think the government would?
no. I mean, if it was like something that big to like wipe it out in like one go, you'd see it coming. Or just be like this fucking dot in the distance. It gets bigger and bigger. So you eventually they'd be like, what's that? People would ask questions.
This is actually a really interesting statistic. Nice. These come in at a great time for me. Based on crater formation rates determined from the Earth's closest celestial partner, the Moon, astrologists have determined that during the last 600 million years, the Earth has been struck by only 60 objects with a diameter of 5 kilometers or 3 miles or more. That's not a lot. That's batting 1,000.
Well, that's like completely devastating size objects.
Yeah, but like 600 million years, and only that's every. Hang on, that's every 10 million years.
I can get you that percent if you want.
It's every 10 million years. We get struck every 10 million years. We get struck with an object with a diameter of 3 or more miles. I love how this is like just...
This is the math episode.
It's just an episode where it's like we're in the back of a math class playing with a graphing calculator. You want to spell boobies?
So it's 0.00001%
of happening.
Well, that have happened over the course of time.
But that's every 10 million years, though, yeah?
Whatever 600 divided by 60.
I'm going to say 10 million.
Yes. Sure.
Not great at math, but just my intuition's going off.
Yes, it is. That is 10.
So we're due for one.
10 times 60 is, yes, 600.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So how'd your kids, how'd your wife? We have an impact event incoming.
Maybe. When was the last big-ass asteroid to hit the Earth that was over 3 miles wide? That's exactly what he's Googling. Last big-ass asteroid.
Hit Earth. Brought up NASA. September 24th. It's actually projected. These are perfect. Look at this. This is crazy. They like have a whole thing. September 24th. 2 days after my birthday in 182 years.
Oh, yeah. I want to know the last one, not the next one. That's cool, though.
That's cool as fuck. I'm going to get back to that.
I want to know the last one.
Lat.
Hello.
What up? When are you coming on the show? Damn it. Oh, last Saturday.
As big as 3 miles? Probably not.
It missed.
Okay, I want to know the last one that hit, made contact.
It's really hard to look stuff up and not have dead air. There's 2 computers, bro. Get to typing. Whenever Joshua invites me.
I literally say you're welcome
Josh
on the show whenever.
Won't invite you. I'm inviting you.
You can come on literally whenever.
Turns out that big-ass 100-foot asteroid flew by Earth Monday morning.
If it's only 100 feet, that's not that much.
A big-ass asteroid, though. I mean, look. Minuscule. We're just talking about asteroids wanging the Earth and the Taco Bell bells going off.
Whenever we don't have class. Well.
Do you also go to CI?
Yeah. Literally, you can talk about right now.
Nice.
I've only seen her on campus once. And that was the second day of class.
That's cool. These fucking pop-ups are killing me.
That's what ad blockers are for, dude.
I have ad blocker.
Well, sucks to suck.
Ooh, that was a graph.
I love how all of these
Wikipedia.
fucking articles are like,
Look at this.
makes a relatively close call. And it's like 3 miles away.
Yeah.
Or 3 million miles away.
Relatively. So anything in blue is big. Anything in orange is small. Or actually during the night. And then what's during the day?
The bigger the dot, the bigger the ball.
Correct. South America's got the least impacts.
Got the least amount of germ packs.
Mm-hmm. Africa got fucked.
It is a big landmass.
It was a huge landmass. But the water got most of it. It's so perfect.
It's like, can we get a moment of silence?
Ding. I just love it because it's like asteroid impacts Earth. Bong. It's the best thing ever. Planetary Science Institute.
Did nobody like log the last asteroid that hit Earth? That was big as fuck.
I told you it's fucking hard to find, right? Last impact event. 66 million years ago.
Shit, we're due.
We're due for one. We got a big one. The last known impact of an object of 10 kilometers, 6 miles, or more in diameter was the Cretaceous Paleogen extinction event 66 million years ago. So, watch out.
If you see anything flying at you, duck.
Duck. That's hilarious. You'd figure we'd be swallowed up by now. Like,
we're schmoving.
since we're speaking so relatively.
I got the fucking juke shoes on in space.
Yeah, right.
There's a back in when was this fucking posted in 2017. An asteroid known as Known. Why did I say it like that? 3200 Pantheon is going to miss Earth by 6.2 million miles. Given that relative emptiness of space, that's just about grazing us. That's so fucking far away.
They said, accounting for inflation, you're in debt. Bong.
The asteroid was classified as potentially hazardous. That's so far away, though.
Potentially.
How far away is fucking Mars? How many miles?
How far Mars? 244 million miles.
How fucking big is space? How far is the moon?
Pretty big. I mean, if there's asteroids flying between us, these asteroids are motherfucking lane splitting in fucking 405, 5 o'clock rush traffic. Being like, zoom, gotta get home.
So the moon is 238,900 miles away from Earth.
Space is fucking big, dude.
But the moon is fucking close.
Dude,
Relatively.
244 million miles. Shit.
That's like 1 million Earths or moons.
Yeah. My point. Between us. That's insane. I can't even fathom these numbers. Like, really, like, I know the numbers are big, but, like, imagine having to, like, commute there. Like, imagine if your job was, like, on Mars. You had to drive there. And be like, fucking, hey, dude, hurry up.
I had to leave yesterday.
Yeah. I had to leave 244 million light years ago. That's insane.
It's funny that light years is a measurement of distance and
Time.
speed and time.
Well, it has to be. 66 miles an hour is the distance of speed and time. Distance times rate times time. It's a formula. They all coexist. You can't have one without the other.
Right, but like just like it I know what I'm trying to say.
But you're not saying it, so take your time.
It's yes.
Jupiter is
Exact,
410
precisely.
million miles away.
Most people will never see that in their life.
I've seen Jupiter.
Most people. You're not most people.
I know, I'm fucking special.
Ugh.
Furthest planet in our solar system. There we go.
Pluto.
It's It's not a planet.
It is in my heart.
Okay, Jerry. Neptune. Dark,
Yeah.
cold, whipped supersonic winds. Ice giant Neptune is the 8th and most distant planet in our solar
Yeah,
system.
it's the last one in the ring.
How far? How far is Neptune?
It was at the top.
Wow. Holy shit. 1, 2. Oh, it's getting further. No, it's getting closer.
It is moving on a circle.
On an elliptical pattern. It just got closer though. They're like updating this shit in real time. A one-way light time to the sun, 248 minutes. So you'd have to watch like the King Kong movie with Jack Black in it before light hits the sun. But the distance from the sun is 2,781. This is so fucking boring. Can you find something to talk about?
You were the one with all the notes.
I'm just interested.
We're just talking about space.
I'm just interested in shit. I'm like, if there's anything you guys want us to Google, well, oh, it's like a live feed.
Here. What's that fuck? We're just gonna watch it.
I love the Taco Bell. Produce. Oh, it's got a moon.
That's a few.
Oh shit! Yo! This is actually really dope. You can swivel around it.
What fucking website are you on?
Solarsystem.nasa.gov.
Found it.
This is really fucking cool, actually. There's Pluto way the fuck out there, moron. New Horizons. Yo. Pioneer 11.
This is what Alec's looking at.
Pioneer 10.
You can zoom in.
It's got rings?
Google Earthing.
Motherfucker, dude. I didn't know that.
Look, I'm in the middle of the ocean.
Neptune's got rings,
Just
dude.
kidding, I'm on Neptune.
Hang on, I'm gonna find. Where's the fucking sun? Where's the sun?
Probably the fucking bright little dot in the distance.
I'm looking. There it is. Hang on. I see it. Oh, it's so far away. We're so far away, dude. Little close. There. Hey, I can see us.
There's Saturn.
There we are. No, there's Earth. Hang on.
If you click it, do you go to it?
Yo, that's crazy. Hi.
Yeah, like which direction is that? Is that like north?
Space doesn't have directions. Stupid.
Up and down, left and right still exist.
It's that way. I just know it. Okay, it's fucking smile. Say cheese.
It's up and over.
Oh, what? Can you go into it?
Yeah, you can zoom in.
There's color.
Oh, you can teleport to them if you double click them. I'm on Jupiter now.
That's what I wanted to know. Going Earth.
Earth? What's this fucking black dot on Jupiter? That's a shadow of another celestial body.
Yo, that's badass. They really did the math on this, huh?
That's fucking cool.
Hold on, I gotta see Earth.
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 Jump to Saturn.
Oh shit. Yo. Oh, you see the satellites and shit too?
Where's all the garbage we dump?
It's pretty badass.
The shadow of Saturn is cast on its rings too.
Yeah. They did a really good job with the graphics. These guys really know what they're doing.
Yo, Saturn's axis is gonna like intersect with everything else. Look at this shit.
Jump to the sun.
That's not smart.
It burns. Oh, Haley's Comet. What up, bitch? Oh, it's just a rock.
Well, there's snow on Mars.
This is really dope, actually. I'm nerding out. You ever been to a planetarium?
No, actually.
It's like you go to it's like a movie theater, but the screen's on the top of the building. You look at like all the star formations and shit. It's pretty cool. But, dude, there's so much shit in space.
Yeah, there is. But we've only seen so much.
Let's see what Pioneer 10's doing. Fucking satellite looking ass.
Mercury sucks ass.
Now, my one thing I'm immediately noticing is with Pioneer 10, the satellites, they're well lit all around. Boo.
Highly reflective material.
Yep. But look how fucking far that is. Shit's crazy. Let's go to Uranus. Wah, wah. You know what's craziest too is like some planets are like further than the sun on the opposite side of the solar system, so the gap between those two are like even bigger. I sound like a fucking stoner. Dude, you know what's crazy? Like if they move farther away, the space between them increases. Hey Miranda, how you doing, bitch?
Where's Pluto's heart?
Moon of Uranus. Miranda.
It's so hard to fucking like know which way is up in this.
Mm-hmm. Especially because it just puts a giant planet in the middle of your screen. You're like, what the
you go.
fuck?
Figure it out. Navigate.
This is actually the best view. Pioneer 11. Yeah. Yo, this is crazy.
Is this like the current weather on Earth?
I thought the same thing. Like, it'd be cool, but it doesn't look accurate.
We're like right here.
Yeah.
Right here-ish.
No, that's Mexico, bro.
No, that's Mexico.
Oh.
This is the border. We're like right here-ish.
Go for a little higher up.
Give or take a couple thousand miles. I'm in space. Leave me alone.
Yo, this is so cool.
That's Mexico.
We should have fucking smoked before this. What's that down there? Not Mexico.
Fucking idiot.
Hail boop. Hail bop.
It's nighttime in Brazil.
Oh,
They had the lights on and shit too.
that's badass. Way to go, NASA.
Can I identify this country just based on its lights in the fucking complete dark? Let's try. Let's see. If I can find Australia.
Australia, cunt. What's Vesta?
Okay, here. Australia's fucking huge.
There's a bunch of fucking asteroids floating around us.
Okay, there's Australia.
I could do this for the next 2 hours and be totally fucking content.
Oh, this is Europe. This is the dragon.
Erp.
It looks like it at
There's a
least.
dragon.
It's like it's really fucking hard to see in the dark. Turn the lights on. Like this is
What the fuck is this?
this is like Russia.
Stereo ahead?
This is like so disorienting.
Right? There's no direction in space. We can do whatever we want. Yo, this is so cool.
Oh, this is Europe. This is Spain. Found it.
Were you looking for Spain?
I'm just trying to identify a country. Well, that's Portugal. That's Spain. Whatever's next to it. Yeah, this is the European dragon. Right here. Oh, wait, what's the light bulb do? Everything's daytime. Yeah, I was right. Kinda.
Oh, that's why my shit's all well lit. That's fucking funny. This is cool as fuck.
Okay. What's the HD view do?
This is our entire solar system.
Oh, yeah. What are your talking points that you have?
I guess now's a good time to bring this other one up. Okay. Do you think it's possible for the entire universe to be an organic living thing?
No.
And it's trying to survive like anything else. It's trying to reproduce. Taco Bell says so. It's trying to reproduce, and if it is, does it have any predators? Like the black hole.
This is like kind of borrowing off of like the folklore of like being on like the back of a giant turtle.
That no, it's not.
Kinda. That's like the entire world is like. It's like isn't that like the point of like Avatar?
Yeah, I can keep zooming out.
Like the turtle only knows how to earthbend, and then it temporarily lends that power to people who want to leave it to go like hunt and gather shit.
So I think you're misunderstanding the question, right?
No, I do. I'm just trying to go small scale to big scale.
Then you need to reform the small scale because the small scale experiment isn't really lining up with what I'm saying. What are you saying? Explain it better.
It kind of takes from folklore of like entire civilizations and worlds being on the back of animals.
Sort of, but the turtles that they live on Earth too.
Yeah, they don't know that.
All right. Putting folklore aside.
Do I think that the entire universe is an organic being?
Or has like some sort of consciousness, or maybe we're just the cells. Because our cells are small, right? And if you zoom into a cell, and I've noticed this, there's a lot of space between like protons, neutrons, and all that shit. I was like, that could be a universe, you know? And it's just going up in scale. It's just kind of more or less mirroring itself. Do you think it could be we're just like cells in some fucking giant of an organism that we don't even know we could never possibly think about?
No. But if we were, what organism do you think we'd be in? Like a whale? It could be anything you want.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is like, ding. If I had to hypothesize, I'd say, sure, why not? Let's just say we are cells in a body of this vast universe. And oh, that's me.
Yeah, I'm not moving at all.
I was gonna say, I think it could be possible. I know it's like far-fetched and like just like probably like stoner thoughts, but like at the end of the day, like everything has to have like life, right? And the universe came into existence somehow, some way. And whether or not there's space or anything before that, we can never know. But something or nothing had to have existed before then, right?
Well, elements have always existed.
I don't know that.
That's what they teach you in science class.
I don't know that they know that. Europa.
Yet you're literally looking at the entire fucking solar system. They don't know where that is.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They should really go on to nasa.org, .gov.
Yeah, NASA should. They're like, where's that planet? We lost it. One just disappears right now. It's like, oh, well, we lost track of it.
It could happen.
But it can't, though.
Why not?
That's like one of the most definite things.
Dude, stars get swallowed by black holes all the time.
If a black hole was next to our galaxy, we'd be fucked. We'd be dead already.
There's a black hole in a collision course with us.
Yeah, we're going to die. Well, we'll be dead before it happens.
The center of our galaxy is a black hole, bro. That's how we're flying through space.
Yeah, but if we got closer, we'd be dead.
Not the point. Black hole in Milky Way galaxy. It's in the very center.
Why did you spell galaxy like that?
Shut up.
Galaxy.
Galaxy. For several years, the scientific community has agreed that there is a mass at the center of our Milky Way galaxy, and that mass is a supermassive black hole. It has been named Sagittarius A.
So like 9 out of 10 dentists agree.
No, where are you coming up with this shit?
the scientific community has agreed.
Yep.
So there's some that don't, by nature, given that statement.
You're being a flat earther right now, asshole.
I'm just...
You're literally being like, okay, well, yeah, but...
I'm just pointing that out.
I don't think so.
I'm just pointing it out.
You're not...
I agree with them. It's probably there. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
You're so dumb.
I'm just saying that's... It's like... It's always that leaves room for the argument that could be there. It's like, well, we don't know. Just because they agree doesn't mean we don't know. 9 out of 10 dentists agree.
Where are you coming up with this shit?
Not everyone's going to agree with that science.
You don't have to agree with science. It's science.
And here you are asking, do you think the universe is a massive organism?
I'm not saying it's a massive organism. I'm trying to be... I don't know. I heard dentist? Yeah, exactly. Hey, so, Brazilian dentist, do you think that the universe could be a organic being? And do you think 9 out of 10 dentists would agree that there's a supermassive black hole in the center of our fucking galaxy? Like, if Ghost Hand was like, hey, molars, you don't need them. Wisdom teeth, you don't need them. I'd be like, okay, cool. I trust you because he's a dentist.
What if there were 9...
If NASA's telling me, which it is, there's a supermassive black hole in the center of our galaxy, meaning that's the center of our fucking galaxy.
Okay, but like if 9 other dentists said you did need your molars and wisdom teeth...
What the fuck are you coming up with this?
I'm just asking you a simple fucking question.
Can you make
it's
it
not
about
that hard
space?
to answer. I just want to go back to the molar example.
All right.
If 9 other dentists said you need your molars and wisdom teeth, would you still listen to Ghost Hand?
Yeah, you my friend.
Nine professional opinions to 1.
Ghost Hand's my friend.
So you're the flat earther in this scenario.
Why are you like this? Here's the thing. Ghost Hand, maybe you can help me out. In the dental community, is there anything that is not able to be argued? It is just accepted as a fact. Like maybe brush your teeth. It's good for you. Anything, no matter how simple, no matter how complicated, is there anything you're just like, yeah, this is day one knowledge. Don't rip out your own don't rip out your own teeth with a pair of pliers. That's not good. It's going to hurt. That's factual.
Some people don't feel pain.
But that doesn't mean it wouldn't hurt if they could feel pain.
Yeah, but not to them.
There's clearly an exception to that rule.
The only things that are like definite facts are like things that follow like natural law.
Yeah, there's a lot of big words in this reply. I think not. There are theories of sentient planet-sized organisms like meteorological entities and fungi-based organisms. It sounds like you're saying no, but then saying there's proof that there could be. I'm confused. But yeah, if science says, hey, we are science, and the consensus is that the earth is round, and someone goes, well, I think the earth is flat, and you have to find the evidence. You can't find the evidence of the earth being flat, but you could still have the opinion or the thought that the earth is flat.
100%.
Doesn't make the earth flat.
Yeah.
You can be of the opinion or the thought that there isn't a supermassive black hole in the scientific community, but it doesn't change the fact that there is.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's more like 10 out of 10 dentists who are in charge agree, and there's a few dentistry offices around the city that are like, fuck those guys.
We can say astronomers.
Okay, but I want to
stick with dentistry.
I want to make it clear for everyone who's dentist or going back to the molar example.
Then why don't when toothpastes make toothpaste to find all 10 dentists that agree? Because that'd be the best fucking marketing strategy ever.
Because it's called marketing, and you can't say 10 out of 10 dentists agree, because that means 100% of dentists, and you can never say something is 100% because you open yourself up to lawsuits. Because if you find that
you
dentist,
just need specificity.
you could find 10 dentists easily that are like, yeah, this toothpaste is the best. This is the toothpaste I use. This is the toothpaste that I would use. But you got to remember, not every patient's the same. Some patients, like you said, when we were talking about like mental health, I was like, yo, I don't want like Adderall, to fix ADHD if I have ADHD. And you're like, well, that's why you talk to your doctor. You'd be like, yo, I don't want to feel like cracked out or do Adderall. And then they'll try to prescribe you something that isn't that, because every patient's different. Because what you got to remember is that the human... Thank you. That's 1 point for Alec. You got to remember...
Nope. That's not how that works.
You got to remember that the human species is still evolving. Right now, we are evolving, in the next generation, they are going to evolve and do their thing, and that's just how it's going to be. So with all these moving pieces, it only makes sense that the best brand of toothpaste is going to change, or you don't need wisdom teeth because they've become vestigial, because that's evolution. Some shit eventually gets outdated. That's normal. So it'd be weird to say that this is the best toothpaste. 10 out of 10 dentists agree, because in 2 years, that could be completely null and void. They'll be like, oh shit, this was a really good toothpaste, but now we've invented this other toothpaste that is 10 out of 10, and that other shit gives you cancer.
Everything gives you cancer.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what I'm saying effectively, right? Is like, maybe that one doctor's like, it'll clean the fuck out of your teeth. It is really good for your teeth, but I know someone who got cancer from it. Topic of toothpaste 9 out of 10 is both all marketing and dentists taking bribes from companies. That's more or less what I thought.
But it'd be better marketing if they just said 10 out of 10 dentists.
But that's what I'm saying is, you could easily find a tube of toothpaste, walk to a dentistry, and be like, is this the toothpaste I should use? And that dentist could go, I don't think that toothpaste is right for you. You have sensitive gums. Maybe you should use Sensodyne, not Colgate. And then that opens Colgate up to a lawsuit, because you're like, yo, 10 out of 10 dentists, that's 100% of dentists, say that I should use Colgate, when this dentist, who's licensed and registered and knows his shit, says that I should use Sensodyne. Give me money, asshole.
Right, but I mean, you can still cover that hole. You just got to specify.
Not if it's a super massive black hole.
You just have to specify where you get your data from, and have that be transparent. If you can,
which is what they don't want to do, because they're gonna be like, we paid 10 dentists to agree that we have the best toothpaste in the world.
That's why you find. That's why you find 10 dentists that genuinely believe in your product.
Hey, let me just. You like the taste of that? What's that, beef stroganoff? No, it's a toothpaste. You like it? Yeah, it's fucking great. Can I have more? No. Sign this paper saying you like it. And shove a bunch of minty shit in there and put it in your mouth and brush your teeth with it.
Yeah, you can use just water.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's like, that's gross.
Well, toothpaste is really just for the minty smell, right? It's not... You want to know the craziest thing I realized? This dawned on me not too long ago, okay? Brushing your teeth is like doing the dishes. You're reusing the plates. You're just making sure all the food and stuff is gone and off and not dried on and crusty and dirty. And scrubbing off the food is the most important part. But you don't have to like use like crazy quality dish soap. What matters is that you kill all the germs. So as long as you kill all the germs and there's no food on the plates are clean.
I immediately thought when you said it's like doing the dishes, I'm like, you use a dishwasher? But they have those. They have automatic toothbrushes.
Yeah.
That you just bite the whole thing and it cleans all your teeth at once.
Yeah.
They're expensive.
Keep it coming, Taco Bell. Thank you. Yeah, I came up with that working at Panda Express.
Doing the dishes?
Well, that's when I realized, I was like, yo, I know this is going to sound kind of gross, but that's when I realized, I was like, yo, I don't have to brush my teeth for 5 minutes or 3 minutes, like the
2
minutes. Well, I mean, that's pretty average, but like, everyone's like, brush your teeth for at least 2 minutes. I'm like, as long as there's no shit on my teeth, it does, or as long as there's no shit in this plate and I dip it in the sanitizer and the air dries, then there's nothing on the plate. It's clean. And the only thing that's going to make it dirty is if there's like those little bits of food and that gets hardened or is like a cesspool for bacteria, which is essentially what it is. So as long as you get all those little bits out, basically eat, brush your teeth, make sure there's no more food in your mouth, and then you're good.
Do you floss?
No.
Dirty mouth.
Well, I swish and gargle.
Not the same.
I know, but that's how I justify it.
You justify it by not being the same.
Well, I tell myself it's okay because the mouthwash goes between the teeth.
You poor naive boy.
Do you floss?
I do.
No, you don't.
I've started flossing every morning.
For 3 days now?
For like the past 2 weeks.
That's like when someone's like, I've been sober for 90 days. You know you're going to relapse, right? You can go back to not flossing.
Oh, well.
I give it a week.
Wow, way to be fucking supportive. Flossing is very hard.
Wow.
It's hard to make any habits.
Fun fact, if you brush your teeth well for 5 minutes, it is enough for 2 to 3 days in general health terms, unless sugar. Then it's good to brush right after. Yeah, that's what I learned too, especially. I learned sugar is the worst thing for your teeth. So,
And acid.
In 5th grade, my teacher, thank you, point for Alec.
That's not how that works.
My teacher was saying, enjoy your Halloween. And this is so perfect that we're coming up on Halloween. He said, enjoy your Halloween. Remember, it doesn't matter how much candy you eat to give you cavities. It matters if you brush your teeth right after or not. So he said, if you eat 10 pounds of candy and brush your teeth, you're not gonna have cavities. If you eat 10 pounds of candy and go to bed, you're gonna wake up and it's gonna be really bad for your teeth. If you eat two pieces of candy and go to bed and wake up, it'll be just as bad for your teeth because the sugar is still there and that's what's decaying and rotting your teeth. So sugar is the worst thing for your teeth because it's acidic.
And coffee.
And coffee. Coffee makes your teeth super yellow. And smoking.
Wine.
Everything. Colgate gives you cancer.
Nah. Chemicals known to the state of California to cause cancer.
Everything.
Everything.
Everything in California. Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought that was a pretty fun fact.
I have no idea how much time passes when I'm brushing my teeth. Feels like I'm there forever.
What's your routine? Where do you start? Candy plus time equals lactic acid. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's...
Demineralization.
Yeah, that's essentially what I'm saying. So, like, the second... And candy is, of course, the worst. So, it's like, if you eat candy, brush your teeth. Whatever.
1 out of 10 dentists says brush your teeth.
Well, I don't have 10 other dentists at my disposal right now.
No, you're the one dentist.
I'm not a dentist.
You're playing dentist. So 2 out of 10
I
dentists.
can't imitate a dentist. That's illegal.
Not if it's Halloween. You can.
Huh.
You can be whatever you want.
You
want
to get some lab coats and fuck with some kids? Hey, kids, eat all the candy. Don't brush your teeth. I'm a dentist.
I think that's a lawsuit.
Oh, why?
I just think. I don't know.
I don't know.
It feels like one.
You know what? You dress up as a dentist. I'll dress up as a lawyer. And you go tell kids to not brush their teeth. And I'll be like, no. It's legal.
I'll do it in a white van as a dentist.
You have to hand out candy then, too.
Exactly.
Hey, kids. Oops. It's in the back of my van.
You want to help me find my puppy?
You see that 60 Minutes special where they're like, really?
But it's Halloween.
Well, I assume it's like,
That's like the one day where
if I came to Brazil and I found out you weren't a dentist, gong, I can imagine why that'd be illegal. You're just pulling people's teeth out. But, like, I know it's illegal to impersonate cops and doctors. And I know, obviously, dentists are doctors.
And peace officers.
I can't imagine getting someone into an office or something, like, lay down and then, like, digging around their mouth and being like, I need to remove this tooth. if I could get that far, I could probably figure out how to pull a tooth. Like, if you're that committed, you're going to figure out a way. I would never dress up as a cop, walk into the street, and start telling people, I need to see your ID, and doing, like, stop and frisks. And feel confident about that.
Well, it was like that one kid who was impersonating a doctor, and he had, like, 17 patients. And, like...
What?
Yeah, this was, like, a whole thing. He did it, like, twice.
Did you hear about the doctors and nurses who are killing people on purpose right now?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because they don't like COVID.
Well, they don't like COVID, but also the majority of the cases I'm seeing is they're just bored.
Me.
There was someone in Germany a few years ago. There was someone in China recently, and
They're doing the Lord's work.
they got shots. And some lady, one of the nurses, put dish soap in the shot
Or just fill them
in
with
the
air.
syringe. And basically, what happened is she killed 2 patients, and then she told 2 other nurses under her instruction to give shots to patients, and then those 2 other nurses killed 2 patients. And she was just like, yeah, so what I wanted to do was I wanted them to go like code blue, and then I'd revive them, and I'd get the praise of being a good nurse. And like, that was it. Like, they were just like, I just wanted to unplug their life support system and see if I could do it. There was a slow day. There was a slow day at the hospital. Like a slow day was a bad day.
That's cool.
You would do that?
Yeah. I would fill them with air, though. So, you know, that's bad.
That's the second one that happened on perfect timing. That's amazing.
That's great. But that's also why I'm not a medical professional.
Your teacher used to tell stories about technicians that worked as helpers in dentistry clinics, taking care of patients in secret and making bank doing easy procedures. That's shitty. Dentists are crazy. We had one guy in college that restored a fellow student using a piece of fruit because he slept with his girlfriend. That restored? I'm not sure what you mean by that. But that's pretty crazy if someone put like an orange peel for your teeth and they're like, it's stuck. Good luck. Restored his tooth? With like an apple core? How did he do that? He just found some fruit and was like, hold still, buddy. That's so interesting.
It's gotta be tough fruit.
Yo, ethics is so hard to work out of a system because you just never know when someone's like actually batshit crazy. And I think people could be batshit crazy.
I think the ethics would tell you that.
Hmm?
I think the ethics, like their ethics, would tell you if they're crazy or not.
Point Josh. What I'm saying though is that the lady must have passed all of her nursing classes and all of her education, and then still filled up syringes with dish soap and air, or whatever. Or people still tried to kill patients so they could revive their patients. So that's very unethical, and it's not something that you can learn in school. You're either going to eventually break your ethics, or you are going to have solid ethics based on who you are as a person. And those people clearly failed their ethics.
Have you taken an ethics class?
No, I haven't. I don't need it. I'm perfect.
Okay. I mean, it's a philosophy course.
I love philosophy.
How many classes have you taken?
1.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cool. I've taken 2. One of them twice. Yeah, I'm better than you. One of them was a logic class. It was symbolic.
Logic? What about Pro Tools?
Nah.
Shit, dog, you know Pro Tools?
Yeah.
I know Pro Tools. Walk me through a little bit of what you learned.
Symbolic logic?
Just whatever. So you're the fucking master in this. I'm the Padawan, bro. You go.
Well, symbolic logic is basically
Porn Alec.
math. What about GarageBand? Yes. I had an iPad once.
Yeah.
It's like argument structure and learning about valid points and whatnot, and what makes things valid. And when people say valid all the time, they're wrong. It's It was like 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
So you don't remember much.
No.
So you lost,
I know that
lost
I barely
all your ethics.
Logic.
You lost all your logic.
Symbolic logic.
You lost all your symbolic logic.
Yeah. Still got my fundamental logic.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And I'm taking a business
Big business.
business ethics class next semester.
Yeah. I bet it's harder to be ethical in business than it is to say business ethics class.
Probably.
Have you ever seen anyone do something unethical in business in a work environment?
Oh boy, I can't talk about that, but yeah.
Were they people in power?
I'll tell you off, Mike.
Okay.
But
I wasn't trying to pry about that specific situation. I was just saying.
oh, it's not like it's more just like a.
You won't believe this shit.
It's a thing
For sure.
No specific like scenario.
Mm-hmm. I was just thinking like ethics are flimsy. Like even though you train in ethics or whatever, like
They're super important.
even the United States like commits war crimes, you know?
What?
Yeah. No, I was shocked too.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was super upset about it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, that's rough.
Yeah. But the only reason they have never had to basically pay reparations
Because we win.
is because we win. But I'm excited to see how the Afghanistan thing turns out.
They're doing just fine. Taliban's handling it. They got it.
I'll be there for you.
It's we're against ISIS, but Taliban's okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's my standpoint.
That's your standpoint?
Yes.
1 out of 300 million. Damn it. 1 out of 300 million American. That would have been so much better if it landed after my roast. 1 out of 300 million Americans thinks ISIS is okay. Everyone else against it.
I don't think ISIS. I said I'm against ISIS. Taliban's okay. That's different, sir.
For sure.
Trying to twist my words. I'm not a terrorist.
I misunderstood your words. But yeah.
Not a terrorist.
Most Americans would be like, yeah, fuck Afghanistan. They'd be like, what about ISIS? Yeah, fuck them too. You're like, ISIS bad, Afghanistan good.
Well, it's not just Afghanistan. Taliban's other places, probably.
I'm sure there is. There's probably some Taliban in France.
Where is the Taliban?
Nazis made it all the way to America.
Sure did. The groups. Primarily, Pashtuns, majority, Tajiks, Turkmens, and Uzbeks. Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE. They're all over the Middle East.
I can't spell Afghanistan. Oh, there's an H. I only missed an H.
You know?
No, I don't know how to spell Afghanistan. Do you know how to spell Czechoslovakia?
I could probably figure it out faster than you can learn how to spell Afghanistan
I
correctly.
just learned it. Add an H. I was missing an H. A silent H. I win.
Damn it. Live October 14th.
No way.
Annual meetings. This is 68 days.
I want to be prepared. Yo, what is this chart?
4.055 billion.
I can't cross it. I can't exit out of this ad. So hey, back on NASA. What's up?
The ultimate distraction.
Yeah.
If you want to distract Alec, get him on that space live.
It's like watching
viewer.
a cat play with string. I'm like, wow, this is fucking dope.
Watching a retarded kid with an interactive exhibit.
Yeah. A little more concise than you need to be, but you're right.
Goddamn.
God damn.
Where's the Taco Bell ding when I need it?
I was going to say, how much time left is on the ding? Because it's been almost an hour.
3 minutes.
We should probably wrap it up soon. I got work.
What time do you work?
6, but I want to get there early because I have to move shit.
Who's performing today?
Don't put me on the spot like that, dog.
Just a question. You can deflect it.
Who isn't performing? Levity Live has some of the greatest talents in all of... Oh, his name is Polar Bear.
His name was John. He goes by the name of Polar Bear.
Yeah. And then Greg Fitzsimmons.
He looks weird. He looks like he'd rape you in a van.
He looks like a kid from a TV. He looks like that kid that, wait a minute, who are you? But all grown up.
He looks like Woody Harrelson.
I guess. I don't know what he looks like. Burn. And a bunch of other comics. So, you know, that's fun.
A bunch of random people.
Not random people.
Random to me. I've never seen them before.
Did it end with a ding?
It was after what I said.
How many? Let's play a game. How many dings do you think dung throughout the whole thing?
How many ding-dongs?
Well, I said dung, which meant poop, but how many think ding-dongs did you ding before they donged?
What?
Bro, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Woodchucks don't chuck wood.
A woodchuck could chuck as much as a woodchuck could chuck wood.
But they don't chuck wood.
They do chuck wood.
They don't. They don't do that.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if wood could chuck? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if woodchuck could chuck Norse?
They do not typically eat hard wood.
While woodchucks, do they toss it or spit it out?
They do chuck dirt.
They chuck dirt.
They don't chuck wood.
You think there's little tiny particles of wood in that dirt? Yeah, I think there is, buddy.
Oh my god.
Checkmate.
Semantics. That's a Josh argument.
Checkmate. Owned.
You even know what a woodchuck is?
Yeah, dude. They're like beavers.
They're ground squirrels.
What? They're squirrels?
They're ground squirrels.
No fucking way. I imagined beavers the entire time.
No, they're fucking...
That's a big fucking squirrel. That's the size of a fucking dog.
They're ground squirrels.
That shit could be a pet. That's a big fucking animal. That's a rodent. Look at him fucking with a saw. A fucking cute little fucking clip art.
Cartoons.
Dude, these are like fucking... What are they?
Grow up to 20 inches in length.
They look like capybaras with smaller heads.
They're ground squirrels, basically. 6 to 12 pounds.
That's fucking a dog.
Fucking raccoons last night on the way to pick you up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there was 2 of them. One was in the street, and I didn't close my door yet, and I was like, oh,
He walked up to you. He's like, hey, you got some crack?
I was like, oh, you baby. And then it ran to the street. That was a groundhog.
They all look the same.
There's it with kids.
They, look up a beaver for me real quick.
Okay.
Just while we're on it.
And...
Because the middle one, yeah. Those all look real similar to me.
Beavers are bigger. And their tails are...
The tails are for sure... Well, they have to fucking whoosh the water for danger. Isn't that crazy? That's all it is? The whole tail develops so they can smack the water to warn of platypus. That one I know. That one is a fucking pretty distinguished. Now look up like capybara.
But yeah, I saw raccoons last night. I was really happy.
Yeah, raccoons are dope. They'll fuck you up though. Yeah, these are all like very rodent looking. Well, those are obviously got longer legs, but that's the video I sent you. It was like a capybara attacking a dog and jumping in the water and then like poking its head up. Like, you want to fucking go? I'll fucking go, dude. Come in the water. I'll fuck you up. Just in a kid's pool.
So woodchucks are big squirrels.
Yep.
That's what we learned today. Space is big. Woodchucks are big squirrels. Ground squirrels. Mm-hmm. You can still be 1 out of 10 dentists and disagree.
Josh knows Pro Tools. And some logic.
I forgot my logic. And Alec has to go to work, so...
Yep. And
we'll be back on Monday, same time, same place.
And okay, and thanks for hanging out with us.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, send your prayers and thoughts to my car. It's back in the shop, and they have to
boo-hoo.
take out the entire engine out.
Boo-hoo.
I need your thoughts and prayers.